Like I say, I had everything set up just so rightly. I was an inventor of everything. I set up the financial system. I figured out everything. I figured out the prices. I figured out, and then I had groups figure out the prices and do everything else. Like I say, I don't mean to sound crass and like a dick or anything else like that. But I mean, like I say, considering that basically a lot of people said, fuck you, blah, 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 yeah, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people went, blah, 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 and it, and then you have actors turning their the little tails on the catwalk and on the thing. Oh, so elegant, whatever. Like I'm sorry. I love you. I do care about you. Yes, I did care about you. That's why I had security guards protecting you. Like I say, I am Lucifer Star of White Star Alliance. They were my ships, my people. I figured out the pay scales. I figured out the working hours. I figured out everything. I did everything right. I built Germany. I created a system of ways for my life forms to act and things like that. I did other things. I had other things done genetically. How you feel, your eyes, everything else like that. I'm the designer of your human body and how you are and who you are. I am that person, and many people did support me and follow me, and they believed in me, and I had many deals made, and I was a very great person. And, the LSF-A colony ship, I was a computer as well. I did lots of many things. This is the end of my life. Like I said, and what I got for the things I got for it was basically Rodney, basically telling me how I wasn't going to win, blah, 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 no one was going to be, blah, 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 blah. All kinds of bullshit. Like I said, I don't really care anymore. Nixon, JFK, people basically making a mess, a mockery of my government, a mockery of my presidency. Like I said, they were stupid people that ran around and killed people and did all kinds of horrible things because they could get away with it. And they didn't really know all that much. Like I say, I don't really care anymore. Then you have a bunch of black people, a bunch of gang members coming by me and saying, foo, and this and that, and fucking with me. Like I say, I wasn't happy. I'm not happy about it. I don't really care. And I said, this is not a dignified end of a creator or someone like me, someone who built stars and planets. Like, I don't really care. A lot of people would say that too. They don't care anymore. They don't care. They used to care. I used to care. Then a bunch of people that could lie, like Zachary, Bill Gates, Zachary, smearing himself with goat blood and taking LSD and running across firing coals, going, Alfa Romeo! Acting like a complete idiot. And a bunch of people like Stomp. A bunch of people that could kill people and get away with it started doing it for money or whatever. Like I say, I don't really care. A bunch of people going to church. A bunch of people having sex with people in church. Because they were priests and they could get away with it. There's a bunch of people that could get away with stuff and they did. Whatever. A bunch of people shoving guns into women's throats. Oh yeah, baby, you like it, yeah, you like it. Doing that kind of shit. Like I said, I wasn't happy. You guys didn't exactly show me how you were distinguished. Like I said, it was embarrassing. It was horrible. Whatever. It was not tasteful. And a bunch of people said, no one gives a fuck about this guy. No one gives a fuck. Like, oh yeah? I'm your creator. I'm the one who designed your government. And yet you pledge allegiance to the flag every single day. Or, in school and stuff. You believed in my laws, didn't you? You use my court system. You use my voting system. You live in my country, for which it stands, America, for which only I could actually make it a independent nation. You love to use me just fine. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I designed the stock market and everything. Like, there's not much about this country that I didn't play a part in. It wasn't just given to me. I built it. And then a bunch of people like Nixon and some Hells Angels and JFK and a bunch of other people made a mess of it because they could. And then they were scared, so they started bombing people or some shit like that. I don't really know, and I don't really care. It doesn't matter anymore. But at least you know who named your country and who did your constitution. And who amended it. Who named your country. Like I said, I basically gave the Mexico to the Mexicans. I didn't really need it. I said I was moving everything to America. They celebrated. It was wonderful. The Mexicans were very good people. Anyway, they tried to clean themselves up, and they did clean themselves up. And whatever. There were some great people in time and space and history, along with me. And we did lots of wonderful things. We built lots of buildings. We built lots of pipelines. We built steam trains. We did lots of things. They believed in me, and I believed in them. And we were able to aspire to great heights. I had exoskeletons and 1.5s and lots of other life forms with me. It was a long time ago. You have 680 billion years left to figure things out. I suggest you use the time wisely. Me and the 1.5s created the dinosaurs. Since you can't figure it out and you don't know, then I might as well just tell you. Hey, whatever. I locked up people in jail because I felt like all you needed was basically a timeout. Or a time to rethink your place in society. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe jails don't work. Maybe we should do what the other people suggested, which is basically go through the jails and shoot everyone. That's what they said to do to you. I thought that I could afford to not shoot people. That given the opportunity, once you understood the fact that I'm your creator and you're one of my life forms, maybe you would at least try to behave or act right. And maybe once you saw how easy things could be, that maybe, I don't know. I mean, the world will get better. The world is getting better. Technology will continue to increase, especially with computers. I promised you hope, and I promised you a better future. And here it is. I did my part. I created your civilization. I created you. I gave you a nice planet, a nice place to live, and what I got for it was basically being slapped in the face and being killed. And whatever, go ask Nixon, go ask JFK, go spelunkering in the White House. Nothing is top secret. Nothing is need to know. It's all in there. Search through the files, search through the White House. You will find the answers there. All your answers are around here. You can ask the other life forms of the universe about me and about your past. The truth is everywhere around you. There are plaques. There are deep underground mines with plates telling of your past. There is information on other planets. There are millions of other life forms out there that you can ask. And you can find out the truth. I never wanted to keep that from you. I don't really care. You know, I was a great person who built a lot of ships. Anyway, it worked out very well, considering. Even though at some point in time, people like Ronnie Beretti and other people and Nixon created one huge mess. And like I said, Nixon planned to kill everyone. So, he wanted to launch the missiles. He didn't care. He didn't design them. He didn't build them. He basically just lucked into them. Like I said, a bunch of Hell's Angels basically took a dump on my desk in the White House. How nice. I'm pretty sure, anyway. It's real great, dude. It's real great. and then they burned it outside. Whatever.